France orders Shadow Fleet tanker captain to appear in court. This is from the Maritime Executive and it was published on October the 2nd, 2025. The French prosecutors have ordered the captain of the Shadow Fleet tanker to appear in court in February in what appears to be a crackdown on the stateless tankers transporting Russian oil. It is unclear if the tanker is still being investigated in relation to the drone incident over Denmark, or if the vessel has been released from French custody. Early on Thursday, October the 2nd, it was reported that the prosecutor's office in France moved to extend the detention of the captain and the chief officer of the tanker, which is now going by the name Boracay. It is possibly the sixth name the tanker has had since 2020. It used 3 names in 2024 alone, and Boracay is so new that it has yet to show up associated with the IMO number in most major databases. The captain and chief officer, both of whom are reported to be Chinese nationals, were both released from detention later on Thursday, October the 2nd. The prosecutor's office said that the captain was ordered to appear in court on February the 23rd on the charge that he failed to obey orders from the French forces, which boarded the vessel on Saturday, September the 27th, while it was sailing along the Atlantic coast. Associated Press reports that the captain could face up to 1 year in prison and a fine of approximately $175,000. The stop was done on the Navy's suspicion on a discrepancy between the declared nationality and the real nationality. The ship has been claiming to be sailing under the flag of Benin since September the 1st, but that is widely believed to be a false flag. Prosecutors initially also said the 2 individuals could be charged for false identity of a vessel, but later said that was not the captain's responsibility. He, however, continues to face charges of not responding to the orders, but the chief officer was released with no charges. The tanker has been sanctioned by both the UK and the EU for its association with the Russian oil trade. It has been cited for AIS spoofing and inconsistencies in the identity and registration in the past. It is also believed they started operating in the Shadow Fleet in June of 2024. This ship's AIS shows that she's underway and she's on her way to the Suez Canal in Egypt. But this ship has been flagged many times for spoofing her AIS, so you can't really depend on any of that. But it looks like she's been released from French custody, which don't make any sense to me. Why even stop the ship if you're just going to let her go again? There's obviously not been enough time to prove which flag she's sailing under, if any at all. So what was the purpose of this? Now the captain's in a lot of trouble, and he could end up in jail for this if he decides to go back to France. Now, is the captain back on the ship, or is there a new captain? We have no idea. But either way, it looks like the ship is underway and off with her load of oil to India, I believe. The final destination somewhere in India. All right, guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one.